All right, I'm back. Uh, I don't know really what's happening. Uh, the stream crashing, the PC crashing. So it was the PC was working fine for quite some time, and I think it was almost a week or maybe even more. I didn't have any problems or any crashes on my PC, off my PC. I was playing multiple games and without any problems. But as it happened, it started happening again, like I don't know, two or 3 days ago, and uh, let's see if I will be able to just do it and play the summit successfully completely. All right, so we're back. Let's check out the platinum rewards. We have a nice Mazda RX awesome. I started the first race a while ago, and yeah, let's repeat it and see. No, no, no. Hey, I crashed it. Alright, let's check the stage, how it looks. For better drifts, we should definitely turn off the traction control. At least a plus. Alright, let's see. Let's change the difficulty. Let's move the traction control from comfort to... Let's get it completely off. And let's see how it works. Yeah, much better. The car doesn't slow at all. So yeah, the trick is to turn off the traction control. Oh, this is much nicer than with having a traction control. Don't hit the wall. No, I will lose. No. Hey. I should try to use more nitrous because I think in the Crew 2, not Motorfest, using a nitrous give you more boost and more score. I don't know if Motorfest is also the same. That's not bad, but definitely can get much better score. What? 157,000? That's like a top score. I didn't expect that. Let's make a retry. And even if this is the great score, I want to do the challenge for myself to never break the score. Ah. So if it is so easy to get the maximum score, then how the rank for top 15,000 will be counted when there are gonna be a lot of people getting this great score? That's not good. So another retry. If I make a mistake, I will not replay, so not to waste time on everything, but no. Alright, so I don't know how you handle the car. Wait, did my score reset? Yes, it did. Alright, then I made a worst. I had a better score on the previous run. This is not better score than before, but still a full. Let's see. Maybe it's counted differently. No, 157,000. Alright, let's make another retry. There's definitely a chance for reaching like more than 600,000 score is possible to reach. So I just need to see how can I handle the car drifting on the straight corner, because that's a challenge. I can do better. Come on, drift a bit. Ah, you just stress it. Hell yeah. That's $500,000. It can go better than this. Rank 1700 so far. They're guarantee it's going to be people with 700-800 score, and I believe it's possible to get to the score of 700-800 points. Just a sip of coffee. Because if you don't brake, so in the middle of the race, at the end of the first lap, the points just reset for me. I didn't hit any wall, but I lost my drift. So that was a reset. Without that, there is definitely a chance you can get 700-800. But it's also good. This vehicle is also loaned. Alright. Okay, let's go. Let's see. Now we're going down the mountain. This is going to be fun because this Mitsubishi is incredibly stable car, actually, even for a drift car. As you can see, he doesn't want to drift very much. I want to try to push him to slide, but he doesn't want to go to slide. Oh no. No, don't hit the wall. Don't lose my score. I believe I'm gonna lose the score braking at very end right now. Yeah, I know I'm gonna lose. I think I still have very good score. Let's see. Almost the top. Almost at the top. I can get the maximum amount of points for this one. It's not hard, but this vehicle is actually really stable. Even for a drift car, it wants to battle, you know, it wants to keep it on road. So this one looks it is a race. So I have two Nissans. One is from Street Touge. I can have them tuned, and I don't know exactly, should I tune the car for a nitro set or for a score breaker or something like that. Anyway, let's go with this one. Let's see how this one will go. It looks like a helm. So is this a race? Yeah, it is. So for this one I need traction control and APS, and I turned them off. Man, this car is holding like crazy. Even with the traction control off, it's handling it quite well, you know. It's not slipping, it's not drifting, sliding. You must fight with the throttle a lot with this one, but it still keeps it very firm. Okay, I made a mistake here. Now we're gonna drift. sure if this was very best run. But let's see the score. 113. Yes, that was a bad score. Okay, so other people went pretty much really fast, since this is 113 score. Let's change some settings, and then we will try again. So we're gonna go back and turn the traction control completely. ABS on, ESP off. That's it. And we're gonna do another run. So I'm gonna switch to this one this time, because I don't like the chrome color of the car on the race. This one is brighter and it will be much more visible. And I think I have a pro settings on this one. So yeah, this is how much traction control affects your just the start of the vehicle. For the rest, this car is quite stable. You see, this one is going faster, I think. So somehow I have a feeling I'm faster with this car, but this cornering is terrible. I'm 5 seconds faster. That's gonna be 125, and that's a good score. Yeah, 123. 3.5 seconds faster. Okay, so this is again drift. So you have to switch settings and turn off traction control, of course. And now I have my vehicle fully upgraded to performance level, but I don't have any sets. I don't have nitro sets or stuff like that. For my drift, I didn't drive so much, so there's no set. Let's see what will be the score without having a set on a vehicle. Right, maybe the traction control wasn't a good idea. To turn off the traction control for this event wasn't a good idea. Or maybe it is. Alright, this one is a bit tricky because the car doesn't want to follow the rule of drifting. Where the hell am I entering? Let's see. What do we have here? Almost at maximum. Almost. If I didn't scratch a few corners, it will be top. So on these races, you can definitely reach the maximum amount of points. So if I'm not being, if I am not at the top of the platinum by the end of the summit, I can definitely replay these few races, like this one and this one, and you can grab a few thousand points. But I think this is a great score. So these two are completely the same. They just look different. And I'm gonna take this one because I know I like it more. Oh, now we're not drifting? Okay, then this requires different settings. Okay, change difficulty and turn on the traction control completely. Alright. For this race, you go with a full traction control. So there's no score here. You're not having to drift or to race. You have to beat the time. So the traction control here is more important, so you can avoid a lot of drifting. Car will still drift, as I can see. The car just jumps everywhere and wants to slide. Oh, I have nitrous, I forgot. When you enter the slide momentum, you lose so much speed, so it's not good. It's best for this race to avoid as much as you can slide drift moments. Let's see, I don't think I have... I have to improve at least a few seconds, under 2 minutes. Yeah, to improve just a little bit, and I'm gonna get 125 score. Is this a loaned vehicle? Yes, it is. Yeah. So let's see if this is a race or is it a drift event. It's a race, but I have no idea where do we go. This one is going to be tricky. Can we cut the corner here? This truck is completely... this is the next checkpoint. There has to be a way. Nope. No. There has to be a shortcut here somewhere. There's no way you have to drive all the way around and around. We'll find the shortcuts. Right, where is that NPC goes? He goes somewhere here. But how the hell? Let's see. This is not a better way. I don't think so. And there he comes over this side. No. It's better to follow this than to go in circle. Oh no. Let's see. There is a hidden tunnel. Where it's gonna lead? No! So what now? Okay, this is one shortcut. Right, so if you hit right, what? Over here? There has to be a way for some shortcut over here. truck is right here. It's the end of the truck. Yeah, this is connected. I'm not entirely sure. So if anyone know if there's any kind of shortcut or something here, please let me know. Maybe this is the shortcut. Well, this seems like it's a one part of the shortcut, and I don't find anything 2000 points. Okay, let's try it, and let's try to get to two shortcuts or shorter roads and see if I'm gonna get the fastest time. What the hell? I went into a pit stop. This is completely... So this circle is better than having a shortcut. But here, it's better to go here. Right, just a little flip. Come on! This takes like 25 seconds to turn back. Right now, need to follow the arrow and flip. Oh, ah! So on the first race, on the first try, I made it good, but now I just right, that's okay. What the hell? Alright, this score can be much better. So I flipped on the first shortcut. I flipped on the second shortcut. This is terrible. Maybe there's even much better shortcuts. Don't. Oh, yes, yes, okay. That's nice. But this isn't. Come on. So the objective also goes here. But he kinda knows. Ooh, don't flip. It takes 55 seconds to turn back on the road. Like, why? Come on, look at this. I think I lost like at least 20 seconds for flipping. Alright, much better score. So you have to drive it perfectly without flipping your car ever, because if you flip your car it takes you 20 seconds. Bravo! Should I try to follow the objective now? Ah, why did you crash? Right, so it's going to take a lot of trials and errors, but definitely you have to follow the objective entire race. Alright, that's better. God damn. Haha. And I flipped over again. Why it takes like... The game takes 20 seconds to understand that I'm just on the back. Great. No! Why the hell car just flipped over? Come on! I'm gonna switch ESP to on, and also I'm gonna switch rewind to on. Let's see how it gonna go like this. Rewind may help because it's maybe faster to rewind back 2 seconds than for a car to wait to flip back. But let's see if ESP will help somehow. I don't know if this is just a luck or it is actually help from ESP. Why did you race it? Why the hell, you stupid game? Let's see how it will handle this. Nah, doesn't matter. It's completely the same with or without ESP. This stage is hell. So whoever made this stage should burn in hell. I mean, not actually him, but whoever decided from developers. This is good to set on the summit contest. This is terrible. Look at this. Okay, I don't need ESP. It's actually better. Maybe should I set it to sport? Alright, this is how it should go. But let's see for the rest of the race. Yep, again. How the hell do you go here? How the hell do you flip over here? Yeah, I was faster before. What's the top time? Let's see. Maybe I'm struggling so much. No, the top score is 154,000. And that guy reached it in 1 minute 37 seconds. And my score is 2 minutes 18 seconds. So how the hell did he reach so fast to the end? As I can see, the best he could go is like 150. How the hell did he get so fast? I think this stage is pure luck. There's no skill on this stage. Come on! Leap back. That's it. So the first guy reached the end at this point of time. That's crazy. Alright, this was luck. I'm like a 5-6 seconds faster than before. I think my score was 2:18, now it's 2:11. 2 minutes 11 seconds. 120. That's a lot of struggle for one stage, but 120 is okay score. Let's see how much. 7 seconds faster, 20,000 more. Finally. Alright. So this is going to be a long summit. 3 more races, slalom, escape, and another slalom. But is it with the drift vehicles? Which, if it's limited to drift vehicles, yeah, it is. Right, so this is going to make me a trouble because I don't have any sets, and you need a score breaker set for a drift to get a good score. So on this slalom I'm gonna get not good amount of points. So as long as you reach the end of the track, the timing is actually not very important. If you have a score, you will reach like double the score from mine, and you will get, so this is 106. Yeah, so if I had a score breaker, this will be like 150. So let's see. Yeah, as you can see, Alien M have a score breaker, and she gets 157,000 points. And I don't have a score breaker, so I have just 106,000 points. So you have to play the game until you reach the score breaker, until you complete the score breaker set, and then you can get the best possible score. So I'm gonna have to grind off the stream for a drift to get a score breaker set and to reach the best score. So this is going to be like 50,000 points more, and this one slalom on a drift will give you 50,000 points more, and this is another slalom on a drift which will also give you 50,000 points more if you get if you have a score breaker set, which means that alone these two races can get you 100,000 points, and that can make a huge difference for your ranking. I'm gonna try to go in this direction. No. So I'm not entirely sure if this is the correct way to go. Yeah, but definitely, if you reach out to highway, you can gain some speed. No, that's not a good version of highway. Wrong direction. You have to go on the opposite side of the highway, probably here. Go left. Alright, yeah, welcome to the stream, and thank you. Yes, I was thinking to go on the left side. From this direction over here. There's a shortcut here, yeah. And I think somewhere over here I can jump on the highway. But man, this circle is chasing me fast. Yeah, there's a jump of the highway here. Alright, but one thing I don't get it. Either I didn't get the good speed, or I messed up something, but definitely on the left is the choice. You get much faster if you get more of a run up. Alright. Yeah, I was thinking I didn't get enough speed. Let's try from this distance. I don't know if I'm going to be able to take a turn very well. Ah yeah, it's okay. Right, so I think I should jump on the highway somewhere around here. Or I just missed the jump. Nah, I don't think that's 150. Okay, that's a good score actually. So I don't even need to jump on the highway. Let's make another retry, and let's try to get the top of the score, at least 155,000. More speed. So I don't know from this speed if I'm gonna be able to take a turn here. Yeah, I can. Right. So let's gain the best possible speed, the fastest, and push the car. Alright, that's perfect. Alright, not 157,000, but this is okay, acceptable. Alright, so one more race. It's a slalom with a drift car, and of course I'm gonna be able to get only 100,000 points for this. Oh, I got a bit better score from this slalom. Alright, let's make another retry and let's try something different now. So some people say if you run slaloms in the opposite direction, you will get more points. So let's see if this is actually true. Let's test it now when I don't have a full set. So let's see if there's a difference. No, there's no difference. So it's not true. You can run slalom in any direction you want. You will get the same score. It doesn't matter. So the difference for the best score for slalom is if you have a score breaker set. So let's see again. Alien M get it double the point from a score breaker set than what I have without a score breaker set. Yeah, so if you don't have it, like me, do your grind race for perf parts and get a score breaker. This will get you. On this one, you will get 50,000 points more. On this one, so I will get 20,000 points more. So that's a 70,000 points more, even though I'm 4,000 rank at the end. Now, let's see, what's my final score? 1,320,000. So I think in 1,350,000, you're completely safe to be on the platinum in the top 15,000s. And if it needs, I know that these drift races, I can get a better score and for at least 10,000. So for these drift races and for slaloms, that's gonna be 100,000 points more, which in the end, I can end up with 1,400,000 points, which will definitely be the top of the platinum. Alright guys, so this is the Platinum Summit. I actually like it because I don't think I was ever driving drift on the summit for a Motorfest, and this one, a hilt worth drifting on, is I think the worst possible track that you could put on the summit. It was very challenging. In the end, you know, I get 120,000 points, which is okay score, but you can improve it. I will be able to improve it for at least 5 seconds if I don't flip on any shortcut, which is quite hard, really. So guys, this is the platinum for this summit. We're gonna get the Mazda Lightning edition. This is the one that you drive on the first race. So rank 4,000 for now. When I improve myself, I will probably in rank 2,000, maybe even less. But the end of the next week, by the end of the summit, then I will jump probably in 3,000 or 4,000. At least I think for this last summit I was rank 3,700. So yeah, this is it for this summit, another platinum. Thank you everyone for being here on the stream. I hope you enjoyed it, although I was pissed off a little bit from this race. But yeah, see you on the next stream. So I finished the Resident Evil collection for Raccoon Toys. That video will be published tonight, and then by the end of the week I'm starting probably Mafia trilogy for any Mafia game, all Mafia games. And of course, I will try to play more of the Motorfest. Alright, guys. So thank you for being here on the stream. Click like, click subscribe, follow me if you like the streams, and see you on the next one. Bye, everyone.